Want to talk? Hello, guys. Welcome. Blaze it up, put it in rotation. If you got to light it, don't hide it. And if the message on my title of the video, triggers you, then best believe, wear the fucking shoe, man. 100%. Wear that fucking shoe. 100%. Don't come in here two-facing. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about no bitch. I don't give a fuck about no nigga. 100%. Hey, straight up. You know, I give a fuck about my numbers, my community and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real talk and shit, man. You know, I got receipts for days and shit when it comes to fucking guys sexually harassing females and shit, man, you know? And my motherfucking page, my motherfucking group, my community and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like the motherfucking boss of this bitch and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? So again, man, if you feel like this motherfucking shit is pointing to you and shit, man, you're either gonna comment the fuck down and shit, you know, or, you know, you're gonna get the boot out of here. I don't give a fuck how many fake profiles you have and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I don't hide behind no fucking screen and shit. You know, I don't travel long distance and shit, man. But everybody I know is around the world and shit, you know. So don't fuck with me and shit, man. Don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Shit, I got people in the UK. I got people in Great Britain and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't even start with me and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Please don't fucking start with me and shit, man. You know, 100%. You know, I got receipts for days and shit, man. I got receipts for days, man. So if this fucking shit fucking hits you in the heart, hits you in the fucking head and shit, if you want to go delete your messages now, go do that shit, man. But 100%, once I get so much fucking messages and shit, man, of one person doing what the fuck they're doing and shit, man, hey, I'm pissed the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Hey, 100%. Hey, I'm not here to fake no love. I'm not here to fucking bring anybody and fucking give them fake fucking love and shit. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm one individual and shit, man, that I give a fuck about my people and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So again, if you know who the fuck you is and shit, man, you know, you already know, man, to tone it the fuck down and shit, man, you know, because I am pissed the fuck off and shit, man, you know? Hell yeah. You know, and if I have to put all the text messages out there, if I have to put the screenshots in rotation, so be it, man. You know what I'm saying? So be it. I'm a peaceful motherfucker, man. But once somebody comes and rattles my cage and shit, man, you know, somebody comes and fucking, you know, and it's, hey, stop. Hey, you know, stop. Just stop. Just fucking stop. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it becomes a problem and shit, man. It becomes a problem. What's up, everybody, man? Welcome. What's up, James? What's going down? What up, Jim Bob? What's going on? What's up, Bernard? Welcome. Man. Hell yeah, man. It's easy to say what's happening and shit, man. It's easy to ask what's happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to ask what's happening and shit, man, you know, but if the shoe fits, hey, you got to wear that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Hey, I don't play around. My boy Jim Bob said, what happened? Man. Hey, what's going on? My brother? What's going on, Michael Rodriguez? How you doing, bro? Man, I just got a couple of females and shit, man, you know, talking about somebody sexually harassing them and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has fantasies of, you know, licking up something and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what females want to do on live video stream or fucking do on the messengers and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%, you know? And we're fucking men, but we ain't fucking dogs and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God and shit, I could be a motherfucking dog. Hey, 100%, a motherfucker like me is respectful as fucking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no female and shit, man, could fucking put me in a position of fucking, oh, man, you know, where I'm fucking dropping sexual, explicit fucking messages in their fucking inbox and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%, man. You know, that shit gets fucking tiring and shit, man. And then it fucks up my page. It fucks up my numbers and shit, man. You know, it fucks up everything and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know, this shit is fucking bullshit. Hey, man, Mary Munoz, 100%, man. We ain't like that, man, you know? Hey, I'm one respectful dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see people, talk out of their ass. I see people talk, a certain type of way, but it's a type of way that I wouldn't even talk in front of females around. I would talk like that in front of my friends and stuff like that, around the boys, the guys and shit like that. There's just a different, you know what I'm saying? But when you go directly to a person and shit, man, and throw your whole fantasy thoughts onto them and shit, and they're like, man, if this person's gonna continue watching your videos and shit, then I'm not gonna be here no more and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that takes away from my plate. You know what I'm saying? That takes away from my fucking audience. That takes away from a lot of things and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? When Smoke Nation Worldwide is supposed to be a safe zone. Smoke Nation Worldwide is supposed to be a comfort place, man, where, good fucking vibes are made and, good connections are made throughout the globe and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't come in here and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, to get on people's bad sides. But when you get on my bad side and shit, man, and then you start, running everybody out of the page and shit, man, that becomes a problem and shit, man, because then it's taken away from my money. It's taken away from my family. It's taken away from my bills. It's taken away from me being able to fucking make a living with life and shit, man, 100%, man. So again, man, if we could stop the sexual harassments and shit, man, I would really appreciate it, man. 100%. I would really appreciate it. You guys go fucking ask any fucking female out there and shit, man. As long as I've been on Smoke Nation Worldwide and shit, man. How many times have I sent a dick pitch and shit? You know what I'm saying? How many times have I fucking sent harass fucking posts and shit, man? I promise you'll get 0 people to fucking claim anything like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm way different than all you motherfuckers and shit, man. And I'm saying motherfuckers that are my age and shit, man, around my motherfucking age and shit, man, because I know a lot of you older cats and shit, man. You guys are already too old for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys are already too old for this shit, man, Like, I get it, But again, man, if we could start respecting the females instead of, treating them like items and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? 100%, man. Hey, we'll be able to move in a better direction and shit, man, 100%. But once I start losing people and shit because of sexual harassment or somebody, out of their fucking loony mind, fucking acting a fool, then, there's going to be a problem and shit, man. Even if it has to be an internet problem and shit, it's going to be a problem, I'll send an emoji. Ah. Hey, you've been straight, man. Yeah, you're right on that one, my brother. Especially when you're with the homies, we can boost it around. But to tell you enough girls like that, no, you will never catch me about doing that, man. Right in front of females and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have you seen me talk nasty or all crazy? I mean, I know you like it and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, when have I ever like stood down to that level and shit?
Never.
Never, right?
I would like for him to, but
yeah, like
I guess it's not in him.
Yeah, and it's just I respect my lady. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you guys are on her inbox and shit, you know what I'm saying, not respecting my lady. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying and shit, man. I see everything. I could put the receipts out there and shit, man, and it'll be a fucked up situation and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I don't play around and shit, man. I'm the only one that comes in here and is down with the drama. You know what I'm saying? I'm down with the drama because this is online and shit, man. But things could get worse or offline and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Because once the receipts are there and shit, man, anybody close by and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, could take charge however they choose to take charge, Hey, that goes with everybody, 100%. Yep. The young cats are dirty. I just don't need my audience of females, you know what I'm saying, feeling like they don't have a comfort place to come and hang out on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Smoke Nation Worldwide is supposed to be a safe zone. Regardless if it's just a place on the internet, don't you want to be safe on the internet? don't you want to be able to vibe out, hang out, and live your life, however you choose to live your life, but have that connection on internet, man. There's gonna be a lot of people that we don't get to meet in real life, but this is the closest that we could get to meet each other, to see each other and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know, 100%. You know, so when it comes to extra stuff, if a relationship happens, a relationship happens. If relations happen and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure, man, when it comes to you know, fucking, like, a guy shouldn't be like, first thing, oh, so you suck dick or what? Like, not even know the fucking name and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, what that mouth do? Just shit like that, man. You see, but that's a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? We have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? And we're right there. Hey, yeah, hey, Smoke Nation, how are y'all doing, man? Hey, Joe and Liv, how you guys doing both, man? We're doing good, man. 100%, we're doing great. Light it, don't hide it, man. What's up, Bernard? I actually had two guys doing that to me. Hey, Bernard, you had two guys doing that to you, man. Hey, that's terrible right there, man. Sexually harassing you and shit, bro. Man, that's fucked up right there, bro. Hey, but there's people. Hey, there's guys out there that could be fucking sexually harassed and shit, man. Not that they want to and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But people know the vulnerable ones and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ready for me?
What time is it?
4:01.
4:01. Oh.
Yeah, it's early.
Do you see one of those pink files over here?
No, baby. No. Hey, that's why I've been following you this long, man. Hey, James, I appreciate you, bro. 100%, man. Definitely means a lot.
Which one?
I'm not gonna hide myself. You know what I'm saying? Off camera, on camera, I'm always gonna be the same person. You know what I'm saying?
You lie.
I might just be a little quiet when you're seeing me in person and shit. Why? Because I got to study and see the same energy. It's the same energy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, guys, she's quiet.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might be this talkative right now, but when you see me in person, I'll probably only answer the questions you fucking ask me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But once the live video stream comes on,
they should not understand that you're very social and vocal on here with them, but in real life, Smoke Nation's quiet, guys.
I'm a quiet guy. Like I said, I've always felt like a black sheep. I've always felt slower than everybody else. So I've always felt like the retard. I've always felt, what I'm saying, on that spectrum and shit. I've always felt, slower than everybody else and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
maybe
therefore,
we get together because you can't be like that.
So that's how I don't make connections with a lot of people, because that's a weird dude right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm not weird. You're weird. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're weird for thinking I'm weird. Whatever and shit. Hey, did you see the names? It was Jesse Trujillo and James. Oh man, what James, bro? Oh, Jesse Trujillo from New Mexico.
I didn't do it, says Cody King.
Cody King, you're good, my brother. You're good. you know. you know, okay. Look at that shit right there. Man, that's crazy, man. You know, that's crazy. Sorry to hear about that, man. You know, yeah, I thought he was straight, man. You know, that's wild.
And we're not here to put anybody on blast or anything. So if anybody wants to talk to Smoke Nation on a private level, that's wonderful. But we're not here to start anything on top of what's already being started. But if you guys want to share these things with Smoke Nation in his inbox, that's fine. But on the live video, let's try to keep it minimum.
Yeah. My thing is, hey, stop doing this. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Or else, you know, everybody's going to send me their screenshots and everybody's going to do this and that. And then I'm going to have to play my cards how I know how to play my cards. Because at the end of the day, people look at me.
Smoke Nation is not in the threesome. He put it in the threesome.
Yeah. People look at me as the officer or as the admin to this page, you know what I'm saying? So therefore I gotta be able to
take action.
Yeah, you know. So I'm only taking action, you know what I'm saying? This is like a fair warning to every individual and shit, every guy, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Even if you're not doing anything wrong, hey guys, here's a warning. You know what I'm saying? Here's a PSA. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Because at the end of the day, it's all gonna come back to me. Hey, you're the boss, man. Hey, I appreciate you, James, man. 100%. I appreciate it, bro. You know, so all I'm trying to do and shit, man, is making sure that everybody feels safe here, whether you're a guy or a female. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to be able to freaking say, you know what? This is the place to hang out. This is the place to do the Doug Dizzle, man. You know? Hey, do you mean you feel socially awkward at times, Joe, especially when you meet new people in real life? What do you mean? I'm not socially awkward or like I've never got like the awkward because I think if
not everybody sees Smoke Nation how you guys see him.
Yeah.
Honestly. So not everybody is in his circle. He doesn't approach everybody. Like I mean not everybody's meant to connect or to mingle, you know? That's how I see it. And all of us are not in the same bracket. And I said what I said.
Yeah. What do you call it? I think I know what people expect to see from me or hear from me. But I kind of feel like I do play like a character and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I saw Jose today. He said hi.
Yeah, and tell him I fucking apologize for. I'm gonna have to send him a gift. Because we didn't go to the baby shower and it was the same day of that baby shower.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do a warden of this community. Hey, you are the warden of the community, man. Hey, you done a lot for the community and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have that right. You have that right. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know? Hey, I love everybody in here, guys. You know, like I said, man, you know, you could be from any part of the goddamn world and shit, man. You know, God put you guys in front of me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You know, you guys could have been watching 100,000 viewer fucking or a million streamer and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you're here with me and shit, man. And for that, I appreciate you guys, man. You know, thanks for giving me the opportunity, you know, to vibe out with you guys, man, to be part of your entertainment or be part of your family, you know, 100%. When they say, man, where's your family, man? I got a Smoke Nation worldwide family, but you know what I'm saying? I got my small family and shit, but then I got a big ass family and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we strong, man. We strong. 100%. We strong. I had to get a new phone the other day because the other phone, there was stuff wrong with it and I had to get a new phone, but I didn't lose nothing at all. Came on my other phone I have now. Man, you're lucky. You're lucky because shit, sometimes it's hard to remember a fucking code and shit or a password to fucking emails and shit, man, you know? Sometimes my fucking password to my email may not be the same password to my fucking Facebook and shit, man, you know, and it's fucking hard to get on there, man. Well, when you were saying you were quieter in real life, man, I mean, is that you prefer to keep to yourself or that sometimes you feel out of place in certain situations, man? I want to see how dumb people think I am and shit, or how dumb I am in their books and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I played the dumb part. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know, like I've always been abused and beaten and shit, man. You know, so I've never been allowed. You
Yeah,
see,
so therefore I can't tie him up now. Fucked up.
I can't. I like. All right, take this for an example and shit, man. I did this one time and shit, right? A neighbor came and asked if I wanted to go to the fair for the first time and shit. I went to the fair as a kid and shit, right? But my foster parent wasn't gonna let me and shit, right? She said I was asleep. And then what did I do? Hey, I'm right here. Aquí estoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm right here. What the fuck? You talking about? I'm asleep and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, got ready and shit, man. You know, but you know, fucking got my ass beat for fucking, you know. I went to go have a good time. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't allowed to do shit. You know, I've always been in a situation where I wasn't allowed to do shit. So I felt like in this life, I'm not allowed to do shit. The only thing I'm allowed to do and shit is do what people tell me to do and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I live my life and shit, man, to be honest and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that, you know?
And it's a battle, you guys.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, like.
So he's traumatized.
Yeah. You know, and
it affects things that he don't even know.
I don't even know until it's happening and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You know?
Like, you weirdo, stop. I'm mean about it, huh, babe?
I mean, we all grew up different, you know what I'm saying? And
but to me, it's like, bro,
it's over. You're good now and shit, you know? But
how long has it been?
Nah, but I think there's people out there that resemble their same energy and shit, you know what I'm saying, of the abusers or the people and shit, you know what I'm saying? So like sometimes
learned behavior.
Yeah, so therefore I get to study, like I know who I could talk to, I know who I can't talk to and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I know if I sound like a bitch to somebody or if I fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like every I don't know, I just learned behavior and shit, you know? Everybody's behavior, you know? It's fucked up. Yeah, cheers.
Same
15,
here.
my bad. Hell yeah, Jim Bob Miller. I was 10.
My learned behavior, I think we learned to talk shit.
And the what behavior?
Talking shit. Making fun of.
Yeah.
I grew up like that. Like, my family was like that.
Yeah.
They like to clown.
You see, I've always been the ugly one. So when you talk about my teeth and shit, you talk about my ears and shit, you know what I'm saying? You start talking about my physical appearance and shit, then yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna make you look like me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've never been made fun of for my appearance.
Or
in front of my face, at least.
Oh, I haven't, shit. So you know, I know who I could be. You know what I'm saying? I know who I could be. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up, man. Okay, cool. So just to soothe people's real character and their real intentions, get what you mean? Yeah, I'm a studier. People can sit there and study me all they want and shit, but I'll give them everything they want to see. And I'll give them everything I want them to see. And then I'll give them everything I want them to feel. And then that's it, you know? I'm a monster, guys. I could destroy. I could reel you in and tell you, hell yeah, everything's gonna be nice, but I could tell you it's gonna be hell. You know? And that's just the effing truth and shit, you know? Because, you know, parents were supposed to come here. We want those kids right there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass to work now. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, you know, but then you saw the kids there have fun. Their kids fucking play the PlayStations and 64s and Nintendos and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Kool-Aid and swimming pool actions and shit. Well, you know, me and my little brother were out there cleaning and shit, you know, wiping shit down and shit that was already wiped down 10 times prior to that and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, trauma. You know, God made words, and words don't hurt. Hey. Yo, gang, what's going on? Will Rose, love and respect, man. Welcome. You took the polish off already?
Huh?
You took the nails off?
Yeah, I'm starting my process already.
Yeah, man, but 100%, man, Smoke Nation Worldwide,
oh, look
man.
what I got today.
What?
Somebody left their backpack and I threw the backpack away, but I was like, but I could use the Wu-Tang.
She had a lot to it. Damn.
Yeah.
Should I get the Wu-Tang? That's tight.
So my boyfriend keeps there laughing at me.
Yeah, I sent you a few videos on the faking of the moon landing, Joe. Bro, I've seen a few of the I found a video. There's a guy, an actual guy, right? That went to the actual sighting here on Earth and shit, right? Where they did the moon landing.
Oh, they lied?
Yeah.
I think it's a blind. We do not know.
And the mountains and the patterns and the whatever craters or whatever of them like on the ground and shit, like
the same from back from 96.
Yeah, that same mountains right there and shit, whatever they like. I have to pull it up and shit, but it's crazy. It's crazy. I've always knew television was there to tell you a vision they wanted you to acknowledge and shit, right? That's why I say I don't feel like everybody says you're programmed. You're already programmed. I said, I'm not programmed. If I'm telling you I'm not programmed and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you tell me I'm programmed, that lets me know you're programmed. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up and shit, huh? The programmer telling me I'm programmed, man, get the fuck out of here. Everybody grew up to these cartoon guys. A lot of you guys grew up to these fucking cartoons and shit, right? And you got your bowl of cereal and got to enjoy fucking front row on your fucking TV. I didn't. Me and my brother were wiping down the fucking floor day in and day out from morning to nighttime and shit. And when fucking Lion King came on VHS and shit, do you think we got to fucking watch it in the fucking screen? Hell no. Guys, I had to go around the fucking couch like this to look at fucking Lion King and shit. I know fucking Disney movies because I know their words because I listened to them so fucking many times and shit cleaning. You know what I'm saying? So when how do you know this movie so fucking well? Well, guess what? I didn't get to see the visuals and shit, but I got to hear the sounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm abused in a whole different way where I wasn't programmed and shit. I was programmed to be a slave. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm a slave because I was put into a house that took my name away of birth, right? That's what you do to slaves, right? You put them, you give them your name and shit, right? Mm-hmm. You give the slaves your name and shit. Guess what? I became a Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? So I know what my slave name is and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know the contracts and paperwork that was fucking signed and shit. I know the money that they got. You know what I'm saying? But they're never gonna say that it was enough and shit. But it was enough to get a house. It was enough to get so many vehicles and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
keep them on drugs.
I
said what I said.
I don't
know details, you guys. I know some things, but I don't know what goes on.
So to me, it's like I'm not programmed. And I believe that's why I created Smoke Nation Worldwide. Why? Because I was able to tell you guys 5-10 years in advance about your guys' life. Yeah, people go, conspiracy. Anybody could do that. Nah, you guys tell me something right now that's going to happen 4 years from now and shit. You guys sit here right now and tell me something that's going to happen 4 years from now, and it's going to happen, guys. I already told you the darkness is going to come and shit. I already told you the ice age is coming and shit. Those two things have already been triggered and shit, man. I can't fucking sit there and say I'm a fucking weatherologist and shit or meteorologist and shit. Am I a meteorologist, man?
No.
But I could tell you if it's gonna be a. Have I been almost?
I was gonna call you a pussyologist.
Have I always been somewhat correct about how the weather's gonna be?
Yeah.
I did say that we were gonna have a long ass. We're having a long ass winter, right? Because we're still getting cold weather early in the morning. What's up, Scott Barnes? How you doing, bro? I know you've been here for a minute, man. I apologize and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? What's going down? How we feeling, man? Cheers to you, bro. Hey, programmed by aliens. Now, I believe I've been programmed by aliens and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I can't prove that and shit. You know what I'm saying? 100% I can't prove that. But I believe in shit, man. Meditation. What I believe, I might not even be this human being. I might have somebody else controlling me from a whole different planet and shit. You know what I'm saying? But they just fell in love with my motherfucking image and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Blood type.
I don't know.
Do you guys know your blood type? A lot of people don't know their blood type. I only know my blood type because
it's rare.
Because the blood I hold, so when I become pregnant, my body wants to kill the child. So that's how I know what my blood type is, because I have to get these shots so that my body don't kill my baby.
Yup, right. Dark nights and bright dark days and bright nights, bro. You believe in that?
Yeah, I mean, I do. People talk about it all the time,
right? You know, and
but to me,
yo, what's up, lady? Senior, welcome.
I know these things are gonna happen, but I don't think we're gonna see it.
We're already seeing it.
Well, we're getting the beginning of it, but we're not seeing it yet.
No, I know that's what you're saying, but I'm telling you.
I know we're in it.
No.
We're not going to be affected.
No, baby, we are going to be affected.
I don't think I'll be. I personally, maybe I'm going to be dying before that.
Yeah, no, and it's cool.
Feel,
but there will be a.
Yeah, I would say that it will happen. But
there will be a point in time where some people are not meant to see the ending and shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, like I said, maybe the ending is for the bad people. You know what I'm saying? Because in the book,
and that's the thing. Who are the bad people?
In the book, you're saved and shit, right? People are saved and shit, right? But it doesn't say that your body could just fall. All they did was take your spirit and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could get shot, you could get stabbed, you could get ran over. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how you go out. You know, you could go to sleep and, you know what I'm saying? It just could happen and shit, you know? But it's happening. Regardless if, dude, you know, he went out a bad way and shit, but that's the way God wanted it. You know? Yeah, the bitch got raped and killed and shit, but guess what? For some reason and shit, that's the way she was supposed to go out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not saying it's okay, but I'm saying for some fucking damn reason and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? That's the way she fucking graduated fucking death. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, it's crazy.
That's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? I say the reality. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to be reality, you know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it and shit, man. You know, God has a way everybody's going to leave this world. You could be a good person or a bad person. You're going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? But you might be too bad of a person that God says, you know what? You got to see everything that's coming and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see the rocks falling. You're going to see brimstone falling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. You know, until we get and evolve back to this right here. I think that's what happened. The radiation, you know, that's what gets us to this fucking level right here. You know? At least that's what I think. Hey, you're completely right. The rapture is only to reclaim the soul, right? Hey, you're blessed and thankful, man. Hey, I'm blessed and thankful, man, because God could have had other fucking, how you say it, other plans for me and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. You know, the mission is not over yet, you know, 100%. But we're here for a reason. Peace, love, and unity is a message for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to stand up this strong and this fucking, you know, like if I fucking could go heads up with fucking top tier people and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right? What's wrong with us? What the fuck is wrong with us?
You know?
Why do we think what's wrong with us?
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, you guys, I will never understand.
But that's because that's our
I think like that. I know I'm a fucking nobody.
But that's our higher power.
And I think that I could take on
anything.
I thought about this today because I be getting in these moods, you guys, where I think I can save all you. And I'm talking in general when I say all of you. Why I think that? I don't fucking know. I'm nobody. I'm not strong. I don't have no powers. But something tells me that I can.
We're that strong, huh?
Yeah.
It's wild and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. I mean, have you guys ever felt like that? Hey, chill vibes, man. Only the nation, baby. We the nation, baby. Hey, we are the nation, baby. Man.
These nails are shorter, huh?
No,
I told her to do me longer ones.
Next time?
A little longer.
Yeah. Yeah, they do look like my daughter should wear them, huh?
Stop saying that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're that small?
I'm a woman. Not a little girl. I have a hair right there. Can you put that out? You see that? Pull them. Oh, but don't put your finger on my nail. Oh, can I get that right there and scrub it? I gotta take off the oil now. That's what makes the nail stick. Okay.
Yeah, burn.
No, I'm draining it off so I can apply.
Hey, cheers, Joe. Mike Mason, man. Cheers, bro. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you guys being here, man. 100%, man. You know, Smoke Nation Worldwide, man. We'll continue doing what Smoke Nation Worldwide does. A lot of people might think it's nothing, but in reality, you know, there's a lot of people out there that say, you know what, Smoke Nation Worldwide helped me for this reason, that reason, you know. And at the end of the day, I think that's what God wants in this world and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you probably done some bad and shit, man. But hey, hopefully you fucking went out there and fucking did some fucking good in this motherfucking world instead of wasted fucking time and shit. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Not everybody in the world could be saved and shit. You know what I'm saying? But at least you took your time to help somebody out or lead somebody in the right direction or fucking, you know, subtract negativity or whatever and shit, man. You know, the mission is to grow, to build, you know, to be strong together. You know, division makes everybody weak. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen anybody become strong with division and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. But togetherness and shit, man. You know, the togetherness, the ability to fucking work together, you know, working together means that we could move mountains together, you know? We could build roads together. We could build bridges together and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we all got to be on that same mentality. We all got to be on that same realm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might be Smoke Nation Worldwide, but, you know, you guys might have better ideas than I do too and shit. And I could learn from you guys, you know? 100%. I could learn from you guys.
My turn now?
Yeah, baby.
How do you like them?
They're good. I picked them. They look like 49ers, so. They look pretty 49er to me. Hey, Fox, you harassing them females again? Aw, oh, man. Let me find out Fox be doing that, man. I'm just playing. Shouts out to Fox, man. 100%. Hell yeah, holding it down.
I like my nails. Let me show you my sissy. Now we didn't see the car. What? Hey, good. I want to let you know we stopped by your house. We knocked on the door and no one answered. It was like 2:00.
Who's that?
Oh, your sister.
Who?
OMG, I was at work till 4. We just got here at 4. Your brother was working and I was at work. My son was here, but he must have not heard your knock. Damn it, how the hell did this happen?
What happened? Oh, she was coming to visit?
Yeah, 2:00 though. You just text her now at 23.
Damn. Hey, Fox.
I was just telling your brother that I had these cupcakes for your kids and I didn't get to give them to them.
Oh, they're already eating.
But the kids over here already got into them. So I owe them some goodies for next time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Fox, I have zero clue what's going on and shit, bro. You know, your name is not on your name is not on the list. Your name is not on the list. All I know, these motherfucker in the chat can't smoke, man. Bro, tell them. Fucking tell him, bro.
Hello? For what? What are you talking about? There for them. Call him when he's there.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, tell him to walk to the boys and girls club. Come here right now. All right, bye. Excuse me?
The bowl.
I can come back and smoke.
At the bowl. Hey, have I not rolled up yet, guys? He thought it was Fox. It was a fucking joke. Holy. Don't be wearing no goddamn shoes that don't fit, all right? If the shoe fits, wear it. But if it don't fit, hey, toss it at somebody. Toss it at somebody. All right, cool. We're going to roll up now. Man, that's tight and shit, man. Hey, at least we could sit around and fucking talk and shit, man, you know, without needing to smoke and shit, man, you know, 100%. At least we could say that, you know what, we chit-chatted for a minute. Yeah, we took a couple of dabs to the dome and shit, man, you know, but now it's really time to partake, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hey, man, everybody get my boy Tryman up in here, man. Get my boy Tryman up in here. Oh, man, hold up. I want to hear this. When you have someone that goes to your whole friend list, every group you're in, and paid you follow spreading shit like this because they don't move to Canada and and then it sticks with you for like 6 years. It gets old. It really does. And then you got people like Zach here that likes to capitalize in that, spreading gossip all the time. I'm fucking tired of it. Yeah. Fox, he was playing with you, bro, 100%. But I don't even have no clue what's going on in your neck of the woods and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this whole conversation and shit, man, you know, I believe Zach was just being funny and shit, bro. You know, I should have laughed too and shit, bro, or should have just been like, you know, but 100%, man. You know, I'm sorry that you feel like that. You know, I'm sorry that's happening in your life and shit, man. But I think Zach meant to be just funny, you know, but I do apologize about that. Definitely chit chat with him, and then, you know, you guys will be good and shit, man. You guys will be good. But man, you had a girlfriend out in Canada or what? Man, guys, I fucking cut my hand and shit. Look at. Ready? Hold on. It's already sticking together and shit. You'll see it in the red. It's from right there to right there. Cut myself. I cut myself shaving. Hell yeah, man. I love everybody, man. Thank you very much for coming through and hanging out with the nation, man. My name is Joe Hernandez, founder, creator of Smoke Nation Worldwide, home of peace, love, and unity. We represent recreational medicated smokers, man. And 100%, man, if you guys want to come through and vibe out and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you guys tell your friends about us and shit, man, because it's time to rock and roll and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Again, man, respect the ladies of Smoke Nation Worldwide, whether they do live video streams on my group or whether they do freaking live video streams on their page and shit, man, you know. Regardless, they represent Smoke Nation Worldwide. And, you know, every female and shit, man, in here and shit, man, it's like a sister, you know, as a friend, you know what I'm saying? 100%, you know, so let's keep them safe and protected and shit, man, you know. Let's keep them freaking, being comfortable and shit and enjoying life and shit, man. Let's not introduce weirdness and crazy stuff to their life and shit, man. I'm pretty sure, they all have, enough of that in their life and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But 100%, man, make them feel comfortable. Yeah, to be here at the nation and shit, man, 100%. Because I promise there ain't no place like Smoke Nation worldwide, baby. 100%. There's a lot more streamers out there and shit, man, but not everybody has the same mindset and mentality or, oh yeah, we're dropping some infused in there and shit, man. Dropping some of that infused in there. Oh yeah, we're live on YouTube. We're live on fucking Facebook page and profile. Hell yeah, very happy about that. Very happy about that. Hell yeah, man. We were listening to Morgan Wallace radio and shit, man. So it felt good at work and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I did some mud work today and shit, man. Put the drywall up yesterday. My boy did the electric part stuff and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Put all the cobweb and everything all together and shit, man. And I think that's what it's called and shit. I could be wrong and shit, but gonna go back tomorrow and mud it a little bit more and shit, man, and then do some sanding, and then roll that shit, man, put some primer on that bitch and, probably hit it, heavy with the primer and shit, man, real quick. I know that girl, Clara McKay, was wanting me to move to Canada and date her, and I would. And so she went through my whole friend list, every Facebook group, every Facebook page, spreading. Oh, man. That's wild and shit, bro. That's fucked up. Hey, and females will be believed right away and shit, man. I know who you're talking about, Clara McKay. They have a group called, they had a group, right? They had a group, right? I forget exactly what the group was called, but she had a group of her own and shit, right? Need some whiskey glasses. I'm high. This was 6 years ago, and I still get a lot of hate about it today. And then you got people like dude up there that commented that he did using it all the time for excuses. Oh, man. I remember them dummies. Yeah, it was a boyfriend and girlfriend and shit, right? Running that group and shit, right? That's wild. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it and shit, bro. That was 6 years ago. That's wild. Yeah, fuck. I'm trying to remember the fucking shit, man, but yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's wild. Yeah, it's crazy and shit, man, I wish we were able to go back how we were when we first started and shit, man. Guys, we had a lot of people that started when I started and shit, man. And I say I started, when me and Dabber and Captain Dabbins were doing videos, there was nobody else doing videos, guys. You know what I mean? There was 3, 4 channels you could go catch and shit, man. But we were the consistent ones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now people saw that we were doing and shit, man. People saw that what we were doing and shit, man. You know, and then everybody thought that they could do it and shit, man. You know, some people probably did it better and shit, man. You know, but the only reason they made it better and shit is because they became part of this cannabis events and cannabis this and that and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that anybody could do that. You know, but how many people are really wanting them there and shit? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm one of those smokers and shit, man, that these events want there and shit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people pay their way into these fucking events and, you know, be part of these. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I'm one of those and shit, man, that I think, you know what I'm saying? And I believe I'm one of those that, you know, they're going to come and look for me and shit, man. You know, they're going to come and see my content. They're gonna come and see me smoke some and shit, man. You know, they're probably gonna want me to smoke some of their products and shit, you know. You know, but yeah, man. When I first started, man, you could only go to Robert Dabber Clark, Smoke Nate. There was a good 7 of us and shit, right? But you see, what happened was I would do a live video for an hour, right? And then we would pretty much, hey, after I shut down right here, guys, hey, after I'm done right here, make sure you guys go head over to Chris Shelton, man, Dab Shack, man. They're gonna go live right now for an hour and shit, man. And then they will do their video for an hour, and then they'll introduce the next person that's gonna go live. You know, and they'll go shoot. People will go shoot to that page, and you know, create an audience there and shit. Guys, we had a dope ass system, guys. Hashtag free the weed. If you guys look at that, you guys will see half of my videos and shit. Hashtag free the weed worldwide. You guys will see half of my videos are hashtag free the weed worldwide. We created that shit. We built that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know they have the hashtag free the weed in Texas, but that happened around our time too and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? The coalition and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been so involved in this motherfucking shit, me and my boy Dabber and shit, man, and my boy Captain Kush and shit, man, that, you know, to me, I feel like we're still doing more than what a lot of other people are doing. A lot of people are just following the circus, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you smoking event and shit, right? While me and my boy Dabber, we're out here trying to build a business. We're out here trying to, you know, sell our products and shit, you know, to the people, to our consumers and stuff like that, man, you know, to our viewers or supporters, you know. Um, You know, I don't think that we're moving like everybody else and shit. Everybody wants to party. Everybody wants to have that, but party costs money and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Partying costs money. Now you see, if I'm gonna party, it's gonna be a party somebody's gonna want me to attend, and I'm gonna be, you know, a special guest or something and shit, man. You know. Shit, I don't remember her having a group. I remember meeting her here at Doobie's. Yep. Hi, greetings. What's up, Brandon? Welcome from Ireland. Welcome. And then she had the nerve to friend request me recently, acting like nothing ever happened. Oh, sounds like the cannabis community. I'm about to smoke with you, fam. Let's go, man. Hell yeah, I'm waiting for my lady, but you know she'll get a hit right now. Fox, you still causing trouble? You know Danny's playing with you too. Hell yeah, man. How did that look, guys? She's a fucking pencil and shit, you know? Hell yeah, man. Whoever comes to Phoenix, Arizona, man, will smoke one just like this. 100%. We'll probably put some more stuff in it and shit, man. You know, like wax and shit, you know? But anybody comes to Phoenix, Arizona and shit, man, we'll definitely smoke like this. Hi, yeah, lighters up, everybody, man. Lighters up, man. Thank you very much for taking the time to hang out with me, man. I'm gonna put the link up above and shit, man. I'm gonna put the link up above. I'm gonna put it on all the titles of the video and shit, man. So if you guys take the time to, you know, check the titles of videos and shit in like 2 minutes and shit, man. In 2 minutes, you guys will see the titles of the link to join the live video stream. You know what I'm saying? Right, puff up fast, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go. Oh yeah, man. Like I said, man, I love everybody, man, and everybody should love everybody respectfully, man. 100%. Hey, man, life is too short and shit, man, to put misery in anybody's life and shit, man. You know, life is too short and shit, man. You know, to live miserable and shit, man. You know, so enjoy life, guys. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to enjoy life, hey, grab you a motherfucking lighter, grab you a motherfucking blunt or a joint and shit, man, and spark that bitch up. I was at work, my sister. All right, guys. My daughter has she's trying to get her championship ring and shit, right? Well, she's trying to get her school ring and shit, right, for her basketball. And I'll read everything. Okay, my baby. I'll try to come up with some money. 50 or 100. I'll try. I'll try to make it happen. Here you go, baby. I did lit it right up. Let's see. I'll give you guys the details. I'll give you guys the details. Let me see. Go there, fucking dumbass. Man, I want shit takes forever. She just still got 7 days left to get donations. Girls basketball championship ring champion South Mountain. What do you call it? A $50 raise. Search for participants. Only 15 days left. Or donate to main fundraiser page. Help spread the word. Email about this fun. Dreams aren't just meant to stay in your head. They're meant to be lived. This year, the Lady Stinger made history, bringing a girls basketball championship back to South Mountain for the first time in 9 years. That's crazy. That's tight. Now we're excited to celebrate excellence and tradition with championship ring.
Yeah, but I'm back.
As part of the championship family, we want to honor our 2025 Lady Stinger with this lasting symbol of their hard work and success. We need our community support to make it happen. Join us in recognizing these young athletes by contributing to our ring fundraiser. Every donation brings us one step closer to making this moment unforgettable. Remember, being a champion isn't just a result.
Okay, bye.
it is the lifestyle. It's not just the result, it's the lifestyle. So again, man, I guess they got a championship. When she had her games, I was at work or I was fucking not gonna be able to make it to her game and shit, man. So, I didn't get to see her fucking bring that trophy home and shit, man. That's crazy, huh? Hell yeah, man. But she loves basketball, man. She loves basketball. You know, she reminds me of me and shit, man. Because when I was little and shit, man, basketball was my motherfucking calling. Hey, Mr. Valley of the Sun, and do a dab queen or the dab queen. We love you, nation. What's going on, Jesse? Love and respect, bro. What's up, Krista? Welcome. I was watching Sin City, Dame to Kill for a great movie. That and first one, Sin City.
I know. Everybody's taking this right here to lose weight. That's how this girl got skinny. I always wondered.
Mm.
Watch.
Yeah, I want to see the because
before.
Yeah.
She's big like me, but bigger, I think.
I don't see you big. Bro. That's how I should show it. Let me see. Take a picture like that and see if you have a.
Well, I'm like that too, but
I don't see it.
Not so bad.
I mean, I don't see it.
Because I have a mommy tummy, you guys. So I need a mommy 360.
Hey, me too. I love basketball, man. I wanted to be like Mike, laugh out loud. Hey, no lie. Hey, I've only no lie. Everybody, I watched man. I only watched basketball when Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Rodman were playing and shit, man. I used to. My adopted dad would tell you and shit. We were fucking betting and shit. He would fucking go for the Suns, and I would go for the fucking the Bulls and shit. I had a Beanie Baby, a little bull and shit, right? A little bull, a red bull with the white horns and shit, man. And I would put that fucking bull right on top of a basketball and shit, spread out like that and shit, like, oh yeah, man. But she loved it. That shit was the motherfucking shit. Hey, man. Hey, what sport did you guys, or what did you guys want to become growing up and shit, man? You know what I'm saying? What was like the final, hey, I'm going to be an actor, or I'm going to be a basketball player, or, I'm going to be a fucking mechanic, or I'm going to be a nurse, fucking doctor, a lawyer. Like, what was your occupation or going to be occupation or whatever and shit, man? Hey, my boy James, man, I appreciate that, my boy. Hell yeah. Hey, I'll save that up. I'll save that up for her.
I know I sent mine to my mom and stuff. He still has they're calling it a water run.
Shit, next year I hope my boy makes it a basketball and shit, man, so he could enjoy some basketball gaming and shit, man, Hell yeah. And if he joins basketball, he's gonna be at the school all day. I mean, Layla was. Good or is it? No, but I'm saying that's gonna. You'll see a different. You'll see like his whole different self and shit happen and shit. Like he's gonna be molded like fucking to be an athlete and shit, man. He's gonna be the Mexican Michael Jordan.
I forgot to tell you, your stuff is not shareable on Facebook, so I can't share your stuff. You need to make everything shareable.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that, bro. 100%, I appreciate that. 100%, I appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's my last born and shit, man. Her birthday's on Halloween. Can you guys believe that? I was passing it to her.
That's to my mom though.
Oh.
Now I gotta start all over.
That was tight. Delete it again. Yo, what up, James Rivera, man? What's going down, man? Hey, I wanted to be a firefighter growing up, man. Thought they were so cool. Still do love it, though. Man, evening, everyone, for sure. What do you call it? Me, I wanted to be a basketball player, guys. Believe it or not, and shit, man. Like, there was a point in time and shit, man, where I could sink a ball wherever the fuck I fucking put my foot at and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, I used to shoot balls over fucking tall ass people, taller than me and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about I used to fucking randomly throw half court shots and make them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was gifted and shit. The only thing that fucked up my spirit and shit is because my grandma says that I have to be smart to become a basketball player. I have to be intelligent. I have to go to college. You know what I'm saying? And I was too stupid to go to college. So I was dumb, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So therefore,
you really did listen to people. What's wrong with you?
I mean, I'm a kid and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that are supposed to lead you to be successful and shit.
That's true too.
They're supposed to motivate you.
Like my mother wasn't very motivating me either.
While my adopted dad's friends from work and shit, oh, you're my meal ticket to the NBA and shit. You're my this and that and shit. And that shit.
People were only putting misery on you because they were fucking miserable, and that's so sad. But my mom wasn't very she didn't really care about our schooling or.
Man, I'm telling you, that shit gets touchy to me and shit, man, because I looked up to fucking Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal and shit. I went and got their biography fucking books and shit. Read them. They were the small biography books and shit because I know how to read, but I want to learn how to read and shit because I was dumb. You know what I'm saying? So I taught myself how to read because I was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they said.
I was stupid too, but I was not the smartest too.
But you got to understand that, yeah, I shouldn't have listened, but I mean,
you're a kid. You didn't.
Even growing up and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was a stupid kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they sunk in me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So therefore,
we got to get you out of that.
That funk's always been there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you can get out of it.
No, I think I've been reeling myself out of it and shit because now those children and kids, bro, we see you on the internet. Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you better see me on the internet and shit. You better see me doing better than you expected and shit. You know what I'm saying? You better fucking see every moment of it and shit. You know what I'm saying? The moments you broke me, the moments fucking shit broke me and shit, to the moment it fucking made me to the fucking person I am now and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want them. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bad times couldn't be documented only in my brain and shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is me documenting my life and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they get to see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the video I put out, But everybody else was able to be a wrestler or was able to be a fucking bodybuilder or was able to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to get a tattoo. But they got the tattoos and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you go back and ask them, why was I treated like that? It's because it was a different time. It was a different time period, different rules, So I really felt like I guess I never felt human and shit. I felt property.
Yeah.
I felt object, you know what I'm saying? Robot, you know what I'm saying? Fucking that, and then when I start going crazy and shit, fuck, it's wrong with me.
What you do.
That's what I'm saying.
You have your trauma, sitting in your eyes, and it's scary, guys.
Yeah, trust me, I give her a crazy ass eye and shit, but I can't tell her. I don't know. It's just happening. But I don't do it there like I want to do it and shit. It just automatically, and it does that automatically.
Yeah, his eyes pupil up.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
but I don't like I just know how to like react and shit, you know.
People tell you that before. Yeah.
But I'll never catch it though.
You're not, because it's you.
Yeah. And that's the program part though.
Yeah.
You know, that's where I know the program part. I know what a man's supposed to do, or apparently supposed to do and shit. You know what I'm saying? But then it's wrong. I don't know. It's like it's confusing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I live and shit, guys. You know what I'm saying? You know, no excuse and shit. You know, it's just, I guess that's the trauma and shit, you know? And shit, I'm 37 years old and shit. But I diagnosed my own brain a long time ago and shit. You know, this motherfucker ain't right. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got enough room to enough space to put more memory and shit into play and shit, you know? But
I've been with him 3 years, guys. Going on 3 years. I'm like, I'm crazy.
Fool got a
little loony in there.
Yeah.
He do.
So, you know, but it's program trauma and shit. Oh, fucking Dr. Phil over here and shit, you know? Hey, let's go. All the way up, baby. All the way up. And I know there's a lot of people that are not willing to talk about their life and experiences in life and shit, you know? And then sometimes people don't want to hear it, you know? But I'm glad you guys want to hear it, you know what I'm saying? Because other places, bro, can we just fucking smoke and shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? You know, because I know, you see how I know what others might think and shit, you know what I'm saying? I know what people are going to think 3-4 different ways. And I really just, all right, cool. I already know how some come. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. I'm robot. Over here. Tomorrow's the 23rd. You work tomorrow, babe? Huh? You work tomorrow? What time? I said you work tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, okay. Regular time? Uh-huh. All right. I'm just trying to see what's on Shift Smart right now. Oh, okay. Because if I'm able to get something before I go over there to the Dabbers, then that's cool too, you know? Yeah. This is 7 p.m., 8:30, bin prep, food prep, backup shift. What's the date today? Today's the 23rd. Damn, they got nothing but Dobson, cooler refresher. Better give me some better fucking shits. Come on, homie. Yeah, it sucks that they don't give me a lot of the fucking jobs close to me and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go tweak out and look for them and shit, you know? Squeeze right there. Huh? Squeeze right there. Oh my God! I'm just playing.
You're an asshole. Should it be like that? It'd be like that, you guys. He can run to start and he's
happy and shit, you know.
So yeah, or walking and they hit the corner next
Hey,
to
my brother
forest.
James, man, I appreciate you,
Never
bro.
out there for the Federicos.
Oh man. I appreciate you, my brother James, 100%.
My poor baby.
Hi, guys. I think I'm gonna sit back, post, and watch some TV and shit. Chill with my lady, guys.
Yes, I have to go to Walmart to get those boards for those kids.
Aye.
Yeah. They don't have them at $1,000.
Is your brother already doing that or no?
I don't know if he started. I don't think so.
No. All right. Well, fucking. Hey, if I go outside right now and do this compressor thing, guys, I'll come and do it with you guys and shit, man. You know, 100%. I'm trying to get AC in my car, so I could be a cool motherfucker and shit, man. What's the date today too? And then I gotta put some insurance on my vehicle and shit before they fucking expire my fucking tags and shit. You know, I don't give a fuck what they do. I'll go fucking take that shit to emissions again too and shit. You know, give me a tag for the rest of the year and shit. You know, or pay for the 2 years after that. You know, fucking assholes and shit. I don't know anybody that's ever got a letter that talked about your car had been registered with insurance. The company has not, insurance company has not claimed your motherfucking vehicle type shit. You know, I'm like, well, I haven't signed that shit up yet, motherfuckers. I let that bitch go for a minute, but I'll put it back on, assholes. You know, but I'm not looking for full coverage. I'm just looking for motherfucking insurance and shit. You know what I'm saying? So. I guess I gotta put another bill back to my name and shit, you know. All right, guys. Love you guys. I'm out of here. Ooh, wee. And we're gonna take the motherfucking counting down and shit, man. For some reason, um, it hit me with the copyrights and shit when they did the countdown, guys. Like, if they give you the fucking opportunity to choose that shit, you know, should you even be fucking like be hit with the copyright of the fucking shit? Right now, when I leave this video right now, it's gonna be with copyright, but I don't know why. I mean, it tells you why, but it was a choice that they gave me and shit, you know, so I shouldn't be violated, you know. And then they have crazy words that I don't even understand because they're from like Japanese or Chinese, and I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't know how to read, you know. Love you guys. I'm out.